Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, December the 21st, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
97-year-old Lieutenant Colonel Roy H. Elrod of the United States Marine Corps, retired, died Saturday in Fredericksburg, Virginia. He was a native of Bailey County, born on June the 23rd, 1919, here in Bailey County, and he was the fourth person to receive a birth certificate in Bailey County. Roy Elrod graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1936. He was the first person from Bailey County to join the Marine Corps, and he won the Silver Star for bravery at the Battle of Tarawa during World War II. He also was involved in the Regiment Weapons Company of the 8th Marines at Guadalcanal and Saipan as well. Fred Allison, another Muleshoe High School graduate, is writing a book about Lieutenant Colonel Roy H. Elrod's experiences during World War II. It should be out next year in the fall, Fred tells us. Please remember all the family of Lieutenant Colonel Roy H. Elrod in your prayers. He died on Saturday in Fredericksburg, Virginia. He was the uncle of Don Copley and his twin sister, LaVon Copley Calkins. Please remember them all in your prayers. And repeating, Lieutenant Colonel retired Roy H. Elrod of the United States Marines died Saturday in Fredericksburg, Virginia. He spoke at Rotary in 2010, and we interviewed him then. And after Christmas, we will be playing that interview. It is most interesting. He was a true pioneer of Bailey County. The family of D. Puckett will greet friends on Thursday afternoon from 12:30 to 2:30 at the meeting room of the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association here in Muleshoe, which is located at 620 East American Boulevard. D. Puckett died on Sunday in the hospital in Lubbock. He was born Daniel W. Puckett on December the 30th, 1941 in Sundown to Blondie and Myrtle Stevenson Puckett. He married Patricia, known as Patty Hartman, on October the 5th, 1968, here in Muleshoe, where he lived all of his life. D.W. was also known as D to most of his friends. Coincidentally, that was most people he met, since he didn't seem to have an enemy in the world. At age 16, D. Puckett went to work for Byron and John Gunter as a farmhand. He continued there until 1968, when he went to work for Stanley Wilson at Wilson Drilling, where he worked for the rest of his life. Preceded in death by his parents, Blondie and Myrtle Puckett, and also his brother, John H. Puckett, all of Muleshoe. Survivors are his wife, Patty, of the home here, his two sons, Daniel William, known as Dusty, and his wife, Cheryl of Odessa, and Tracy and his wife, Patrice of Trinity, Texas. His daughter, Angie Madrid, and her husband, Arthur of Amarillo. Also, there are 3 grandchildren, Peter, Anna, and Ann. He has 4 sisters who survive him. Mary Janice Brantley, who is in the process of moving from Muleshoe to Slayton, and Joyce and her husband Ronald Scott, also of Muleshoe. Wilma and her husband Don Nicewarner of Amarillo, and Catherine, known as Chat, and her husband Bob Mobley of Surprise, Arizona. One brother, Eddie, and his wife Ira Lee of Sweetwater, and there are also numerous nieces and nephews who survive D. Puckett. Please remember all of this family in your prayers. In lieu of flowers, the family suggests memorials be sent to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, 501 St. Jude Place in Memphis, Tennessee, and that zip code is 38103. Funeral mass for Freddie Anzaldúa, 62 of Muleshoe, will be held at 11 Friday morning at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church of Muleshoe, with Father Rene Perez of Muleshoe, the priest of that congregation, officiating. Rosary will be recited at 7 o'clock Thursday evening in Ellis Funeral Home Chapel. Freddie Anzaldúa died on Monday at his business here in Muleshoe, Advanced Towing. He was born January the 14th, 1954 in Mercedes to Noe and Viola Barrera Anzaldúa. He married Mary Ann Madrid here in Muleshoe on April the 19th, 1972. Freddie lived most of his life in Muleshoe. He served in the United States Air Force during the Vietnam War. He was the commander of the American Legion Post 25 in Clovis and was an officer there for 5 years. Freddie also was a member of the VFW number 3215 in Clovis. He was preceded in death by his father, Elias Noe Anzaldúa of Muleshoe, and a sister, Noelia Rodriguez of Littlefield. Survivors of Freddie Anzaldúa are his wife, Mary Ann of the home here, his mother, Viola Anzaldúa of Muleshoe, his daughter, Audrey Holcomb, and her husband, Michael, of Aviston, Illinois, his sister, Noemi Garza of Clovis, his brother, Roy Anzaldúa of Muleshoe, and 4 grandchildren, Zachary Elias Duncan and Nicholas Turner Duncan, White Michael Holcomb, and Morgan Noel Holcomb. Please remember all of the family of Freddie Anzaldúa in your prayers, and repeating the funeral mass for Freddie Anzaldúa, 62 of Muleshoe, will be held on Friday morning at 11 in the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church of Muleshoe, with the priest of that congregation, Father Rene Perez, officiating. The high in Muleshoe was on Tuesday 65, the low was 23, and at 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning it was 36 degrees. The day before, on Monday, it was 49 high and a low of 6, so we warmed up a little, and 27 at 7 o'clock on that morning. And now, 5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area. Whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world, security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Sliding control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, a warm day on tap here on Wednesday for the Muleshoe area. Mostly cloudy during the day today. High around 64 degrees. West winds around 15 miles per hour. Becoming north in the afternoon hours. Mostly cloudy tonight. Low around 26. North-northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then drastically different tomorrow on Thursday. A chance of snow, freezing rain, and sleet before noon tomorrow on Thursday. Then a chance of rain, freezing rain, and sleet afternoon. Cloudy with a high only around 36 degrees. North-northeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southeast in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 50% for Thursday during the day. New snow and sleet accumulations of less than half an inch is possible for the Muleshoe area. A chance of rain and freezing rain Thursday night again. Cloudy with a low around 30 degrees. South winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation Thursday night is 40%. Then on Friday, a 20% chance of rain, partly sunny, warmer with a high around 57 degrees. West-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Friday night, low around 30. West-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Saturday, Christmas Eve, high around 63 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then a slight chance of showers Saturday night. Partly cloudy, low around 39. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. On Christmas Day, Sunday, a slight chance of showers, mostly sunny, high around 57 degrees. It's going to be a windy Christmas Day for Muleshoe with a west wind between 15 and 25 miles per hour, increasing to 25 to 30 miles per hour during the afternoon hours. Some wind gusts could possibly be as high as 50 miles per hour during the day on Christmas Sunday. Sunday night, mostly clear, calming winds with a low around 26. Monday, sunny, high near 52 degrees, mostly clear Monday night, low around 26. And that's your Christmas weather forecast brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 is MuleshoeTV.com by 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. Again, a nice day today on Wednesday, high around 64, low around 26. Then a chance of snow, freezing rain, and sleet before noon. Tomorrow on Thursday, then a chance of rain, freezing rain, and sleet in the afternoon hours. Cloudy, high only around 36. Chance of precipitation is 50%. New snow and sleet possibly, less than half an inch possible during the day on Thursday. Then a chance of rain and freezing rain again Thursday night. Cloudy with a low around 30. 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
The listeners of Channel 6 have elected Irma Lee Al as our 36th annual Mrs. Santa. She will receive a dinner for two from the Dinner Bell restaurant, a gift basket of Copa products, which will include lotion, bath bomb, candle, and more from K&K Pharmacy, and also from Channel 6 Gillam Advertising. We have Christmas videos for Mrs. Santa, Irma Lee Al. Dora Triana nominated Irma Lee Al. Other ladies that were nominated, Rosa Ray, Eva Nell Dale, and Rowena Myers. And you, our listeners, have elected Irma Lee Al as our 36th annual Mrs. Santa here on Channel 6. We'll be back with more Muletrain news on this wonderful Merry Christmas Muletrain.
Leal's, the best place to get fajitas, burritos, salads, and grilled cheese. They also have the best seasoning ever. So go to Leal's Mexican food restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The best Mexican food ever.
The First Bank of Muleshoe, and along with those at Leal's Mexican Restaurant, bring you the morning run of the Muletrain News, the Merry Christmas edition of your Muletrain. And at the First Bank, Tommy Gunstream, Phil Kent, and all of their personnel wish you the very merriest of Christmas seasons. And they're looking forward to a wonderful 2017 to serve you here in Muleshoe at the First Bank of Muleshoe. And they're a member of FDIC. Now, on this Friday, they will be open from 9 until 12 noon, and then they will close for Christmas. They will not be open on Saturday at all, Christmas Eve. And they will reopen on Tuesday morning, December the 27th. And a Merry Christmas to every one of you. All of their customers, they appreciate you so greatly at the First Bank in Muleshoe, member FDIC.
Great Christmas gifts and decorations still available at Frying Cock's 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe. They'll be open on Christmas Eve until 3 p.m. and regular hours until 6 p.m. on New Year's Eve. Make your home smell like the holidays with the Circle E candles and holiday cheer, Christmas tree, Christmas spirit, and Silver Bells scents. Beautiful Christmas decorations and great gifts for the kids like Christmas puzzles, block sets, and toy trucks, along with a wonderful selection of die-cast vehicles which make perfect stocking stuffers. Looking for that perfect last-minute gift? Frying Cock's has Keurig single-serve coffee makers and more small appliances and pots and pans that make great Christmas gifts. Just in the Burn brand Carpenter 5-pocket relaxed fit jeans, perfect to work in, and of course you can still get the Burn coats and bib-alls in men, women, and children's sizes. Great selection of gloves for work or play as well at Frying Cock's and Farwell Hardware, where they all wish you a very Merry Christmas and happy 2017. Come see them at 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas.
Leal's will be closed all day, both Saturday and Sunday. That's Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Leal's will be closed. Don't forget, you can still add those beautiful balls that Steve Phillips makes to your home. Just call right now, 806-946-9069. And even if you don't have any other decorations up, they will add so much to the Christmas spirit as your family and friends and people even passing by will notice that you have the Christmas spirit with these beautiful, beautiful sparkling balls that Steve Phillips makes. Call Steve now at 806-946-9069. The Lady Mules won their game over the Dimmitt Bobbies on Tuesday night at Muleshoe High School. Lady Mules 43 and the Bobbies of Dimmitt 35. Congratulations to them, and that was a district game. The boys, however, lost a heartbreaking game by only 1 point. Dimmitt Bobcats 67, Muleshoe Mules 66. 67 to 66 for the varsity Mules. Now, they will be playing in the Texaco tournament on December 28th, 29th, and 30th during the holidays. That's a Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And that is the varsity mules only. But the girls will play on Thursday, December the 29th, and they will play at Seagraves. The JV Lady Mules will play at 2, and then at 3:30, the varsity Lady Mules will play at Seagraves, and that is on Thursday, December the 29th during the Christmas New Year holidays. Of course, the Muleshoe schools dismiss early on Wednesday. Last minute Christmas shopping is done best right here at home in Muleshoe, say these merchants. And also, they are wishing you a very Merry Christmas and looking forward to serving you in the new year to come here in Muleshoe. The Valley County Electric Cooperative Association, Barrett Potato Farms, Adrian Photography and Graffitis, Terry Burton Service Center, Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated, High Tech Automotive, Central Compress in Sudan, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, Precure Electric, Dale Oil Company, Farmers Insurance Group, and Julie DeBruin, H&R Block, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Lee Al's Tortilla Factory, McDonald's in Muleshoe, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Housing Authority, K&K Pharmacy, Muleshoe Independent School District, Randall Field CPA Firm, Muleshoe State Bank, Shipman Body Shop, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Wilson Drilling, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, WTG Fuels Incorporated, and 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. They are also bringing you the Dillman second grade Christmas program, the Dillman kindergarten Christmas program of Joan Nick's class, the third grade Mary DeShazo Christmas program, and then the Christmas scenes from all around Muleshoe and including the beautiful snow scenes. It was announced last Sunday morning at the First United Methodist Church that the Reverend Mindy McClanahan will become the Assistant Director of Missions for the Northwest Texas Conference of the United Methodist Church, and she will be moving to Lubbock next year. We wish Mindy the very, very best. We just have to repeat this. Garrison Myers has graduated with his bachelor's degree from Texas A&M University. He is the son of Thurman and Rhonda Myers of Muleshoe and also a Muleshoe High School graduate. And we are so proud of you, Garrison Myers. Also, Betty Freeman has retired now from the Muleshoe Independent School District, where she worked in the lunchroom for 34 years. Isn't that something? And at the end of this year, well, our sweetheart, Deborah Redwine, will be retiring as the Bailey County Justice of the Peace. And you can hear the Sweetheart program here online and on the air, courtesy of Hereford Feed Ingredients. At the First United Methodist Church on Christmas Eve at 6 o'clock in the sanctuary of the church, they will have their annual Christmas Eve services. And then at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning will be the regular services too of the church. And also at the Calvary Baptist Church, they will have their regular Sunday Christmas morning services too. And at the First Baptist Church, there will be at 10:15 in the fellowship hall of the church a memorial service. And then at 11 o'clock, the regular Sunday morning services. There will be no Sunday school at the First Baptist Church or the First United Methodist Church on Christmas morning. And the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center will be closed on Monday. That's December the 26th. My son, Grayson Reynolds, is back in the good old USA. He landed on yesterday evening, that was Tuesday, at LAX from actually Tokyo, but he was flying the day before from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, where he had been vacationing for the last 3 weeks. He brings back goodles and loodles and hoodles of pictures that are so fantastic and memories that he will never, ever forget. He's on his way back to Dixon, New Mexico, where he lives. That's near Taos. And thank you if you prayed for his safe arrival back at home. Well, also, we need to remember on our prayer list people who are lonely, people who are sad, people who have lost loved ones during this past year, and especially will be spending their first Christmas without that loved one. Also, please remember in your prayers those who are cold and those who don't have enough food right here at home in Muleshoe as well as around the world. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in a moment.
Alan and Carolyn Smyer, along with their daughter Melissa McGehee, are pleased to introduce their line of custom home furnishings at Raising Arrows in their new retail location on the Wild Pavement, 91 County Road 213. That's from Muleshoe. Just take Highway 70 east 3 miles to Farm to Market 3269, the Wild Highway, then head north 4¼ miles. The tan brick home with white trim is on the east side of the road and at the very end of the Wild Pavement, and Raising Arrow sits just next to their home. They are open every Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m., where they have beautiful custom-built furniture and home decor pieces for sale, and they can speak with you about custom ordering any style of furniture they can hand build for you. Call anytime and talk to Alan, Carolyn, or Melissa, 806-965-2974 or 806-946-7328, or go out and see their gorgeous work, perfect for the next time you need to redecorate your surroundings. That's Raising Arrows, open every Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. at 91 County Road 213 at the end of the Wild Pavement, or call 806-965-2974, 806-946-7328. Alan and Carolyn Smyer and Melissa McGehee for custom-built furniture, home decor, or custom orders to fit any style.
At the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South First Street, they now have 3 new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leo Neria, and working with Dr. Bruce Purdy at the Family Medical Clinic here is Jana Soto. You can call to make an appointment with Christy Lee or Leo Neria at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, and that is 806-272-7544. The Medical Clinic of Muleshoe is located inside of our Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South First Street. And Jana Soto, the new nurse practitioner, is working across the street from the hospital at Family Medical Clinic with Dr. Bruce Purdy. And they all wish you a very Merry Christmas and look forward to helping you keep healthy in the new year to come at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center.
The California Pizzeria and Salad Bar is now open in Muleshoe next door to Dollar General on West American Boulevard. Dine in or you can carry out by calling 806-559-8316. Jesus, Ophelia, and Nora prepare light and fluffy, freshly made pizza dough daily, along with a make-your-own salad bar that comes free with every pizza. California Pizzeria is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 8 p.m., and now open on Sundays as well from 3 until 8. Order a supreme pizza that comes with 8 toppings or make your own pizza choosing from pepperoni, beef, sausage, black olives, mushrooms, onions, jalapenos, ham, bell pepper, pineapple, or tomatoes. Choose up to 4 toppings for a medium pizza, now only $7.50, or a large for $8.50. Supreme pizza, $10 for a medium or $12 for a large. You can't beat those prices anywhere in the area. Light and fluffy crusts along with fresh toppings and a tasty sauce make California Pizzeria your next stop when the whole family is hungry. The best pizza in town is California Pizzeria and Salad Bar on West American Boulevard next door to Dollar General. Dine in with Jesus, Ophelia, and Nora, or you can call for carryout 806-559-8316. They're open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 3 until 8 p.m. right here in Muleshoe.
Remember these families, please. Sahara Nicholas, Freddie Ansel-Dua, D. Puckett, Johnny Atkinson, Danny Olivas, Macy Foley of Earth, Polly Oliver, Julie Maxwell of Sudan, Boyd Magby, R.L. Scott, and remember his wife also, Doris Scott, who is recuperating from surgery, and the family of Lieutenant Colonel Roy H. Elrod, formerly of Muleshoe. Remember all of these families in your prayers, along with Lois Washington's family. And I think it's always harder at the holidays to lose a loved one. Cody Johnson and his wife and children are always in our prayers. Francis Del Toro, who is in intensive care at University Medical Center in Lubbock. That's Francis Del Toro in intensive care at UMC in Lubbock. James Brown has been transferred to the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Remember Mark Allen and his wife Lisa and their family, Maureen and Robert Hooten, Louis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer, Mary Nell Bleeker, Barbara Blackman, and we always want to end our Christmas edition of the Muletrain in a very special, special way.
Many years ago, Barbara Berry of Muleshoe wrote an official Christmas card to my late father, Gil Lamb, and his staff, and every Christmas since the 1960s, either he or I have read this poem on the Muletrain. And I'm going to leave it in its original version. Some of these people are deceased, and some of them have moved from Muleshoe, but many of you will remember. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and Vixen got sick. Nobody guessed it, not even a tick. Santa got all loaded, and first thing they knew, the reindeer were bundled, and away they all flew. They were going to houses and making their rounds. Santa was filling stockings in leaps and bounds. They made it to Muleshoe. Then Vixen gave out. Santa landed his sleigh and looked all about. Main Street was deserted for all its gay trim. Everyone was at home waiting for him. He leaped from his sleigh and raced to the phone, rang for Dr. Gleason, but he wasn't at home. Scratching his head and realizing his plight, He glanced all around him, and old Pete was inside. He approached with caution, looked up and down. Old Pete just stood there, then suddenly turned around. Pete said, "Now I've had company of all shapes and sizes, but you, dear Santa, are a sight for the eyes. If you're having trouble, if there's something I can do, just let me know. I'll do it for you." "Oh my," replied Santa, "I am in a spot. I wonder if Vixen will make it or not. Haney is closed and Jerry's on call. 7 fine reindeer just can't make it at all." Pete thought it over, of what he could do. Nothing came to his mind, though all the people he knew. Then Pete gave his answer, yet with a sigh. "Since I knew Morgan Locker, I probably can fly." Santa turned to Vixen and gave him a lift. And Christmas Eve night, old Pete took Vixen's shift. They made all the rounds and were back before dawn. By then, old Vixen was fit as a fawn. They switched back around into their old places. Then, as before, they wore their own faces. But away before sunup, when Gil Lamb went to work, driving down the boulevard, his head gave a jerk. He glanced at old Pete. Then his face turned red because he thought Pete wore antlers on his head. Then quickly away dear old Santa flew and thought of his new friend, a muleshoe mule. And that was a Christmas card that we received one Christmas Eve from Barbara Berry of Muleshoe. Thank you, Barbara. It has been a joy and a delight to read it every Christmas since the 1960s when you wrote it. I think she was at home that Christmas with her children who were young at the time, and she wrote it sort of for them as well and shared it with my late father.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, a collection of holiday cookie jars. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504 or check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle all hope that you have a very Merry Christmas and a happy 2017 from Bailey County Electric.
Clara Henson of Latexo has some cookie jars.
Well, I have a friend. She and I started working together at the Royal Restaurant in Crockett when we were 15. And probably 89 or 90, she gave me my first snowman cookie jar full of cookies. She made the best cookies ever. Gave them to me for Christmas. And thereafter, she gave me one every year until she passed away or got to where she couldn't do them. And then I've just had friends. The snowmen, the Santa Clauses have been given to me. Some of them are snowmen teapots. There's one that's a Hershey cocoa. There's a gingerbread teapot.
And they're all cookie jars.
Everyone's cookie jars. I probably have 200 salt and pepper shaker sets. Most of those are snowmen. A lot of my snowmen, I have some here. I have a snowman nativity set that one of my daughters got me. I keep several of my snowmen out year round. I probably have, I think I count them, and some of these are small, and then I have some real big snowmen, about 200 in my living room.
I have seen some cookie jar collections before, but I have never seen one that just has Santa Clauses or snowmen.
I have a lot more cookie jars. I just don't have them out of place to put them. I have a snowman nightlight over there in that light socket by the stove that stays there all the time.
Now, you keep the cookie jars out on display all the time.
All the time. I take them down a couple of times a year and dust them. I decorate 2 bedrooms and both bathrooms. I don't decorate my bedroom. I throw everything in there. But I decorate 2 bedrooms, and most of it is snowmen.
And people come to see it, right?
People come, and I also have an open house. I just invite friends and family, different ones. They come, and I have all my decorations out at that time. This past year, I had a snowman Christmas tree. It was a white tree, and I had a snowman head on it. It looked like a snowman.
Clara Henson of La Texo. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.